a new Nintendo console next year. So what zany peripheral will come with it this time? Let's figure it out on Nerdist News. Big news, Nintendo fans. The NX, which we expected to premiere at E3 this year and release in time for the holiday season, won't be at E3 this year and won't be out for the holiday season. Aww. I am disappointed as well, but that's okay, because we finally got some hard details on it. The Nintendo NX will release, a drumroll please. Seriously? Give me a better drumroll than that. That's a chest bump. My God, March 2017! That's less than a year away, and with it, we'll finally get the brand new open world Legend of Zelda game, which will, surprise, surprise, release simultaneously on both the Wii U and the NX. Just my Triforce tattoo. I'm not excited or anything. Oh my God, yes. Now, we learned these details and absolutely nothing more, thanks to, weirdly enough, a financial earnings announcement today, which left out stuff like what the NX actually is, when we'll find out what it is, and what weird gimmick the system will have. I mean, come on, you guys, this is Nintendo. There is going to be a weird, yet possibly genius gimmick.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
So, what's the NX? What do we actually know? Well, since NX development began, a few notable changes have occurred at Nintendo. First, they merged their handheld and console system teams. Then they partnered with mobile-developed DNA to both create mobile apps like Miitomo and the My Nintendo service, which they've said will span the Wii U, 3DS, NX, mobile, and PC platforms and form one of the core elements of the NX. All the while, the late Satoru Iwata had been talking about the NX as a brand new idea and a dedicated gaming platform. Intriguing wording for a video game console, and he spoke at length about Nintendo's envy for Apple, specifically how they can have the same apps and games appear across multiple platforms because everything is running off of a single, scalable operating system, iOS. Throughout all of this, we've heard the usual wild rumors claiming everything from the idea that the NX would be a home console and handheld bundled together, to the rumor that you could use your phone as a controller if you wanted to. We've heard that the controllers would feature a freeform display, making the whole front face of it essentially a 3DS touchscreen, and we've heard that the system would run on Android technology. We have even heard that the NX could include a third piece, an augmented reality headset. But what if we're thinking about this all wrong? What if the NX really is a brand new idea for Nintendo? What if the NX is primarily for software? Now, hear me out and save those I hate you Jessica comments for later. There would still be a new home console release in March and a new handheld to replace the 3DS at the same time, if not shortly thereafter. But is it possible that the NX is being made to showcase a brand new Nintendo operating system that'll allow all games to be scalable so that they can be played handheld, at home, on an eventual VR or AR headset, hell, maybe even on your phone or computer? Nintendo clearly has an interest in porting their games for both platforms. I mean, just think about how many Wii games have come to the 3DS and vice versa. So this would delete a step and allow the company to have all games playable however gamers wanted to play them. The only concern in this case would be otherwise major games getting watered down to the lowest common denominator of hardware capabilities. We've heard that the NX would have cutting-edge technology behind it in response to people's disappointment with the weakish Wii U, but if that's the case, will games be de-resed for the eventual handheld system or up-resed for the home console? And will the new handheld be a 3DS-like system? If so, how would a game have features that support a second touchscreen and work for a home console? In all likelihood, the NX and the next iteration of the 3DS will have a lot more in common than we've ever seen before. They might both be pretty straightforward gaming systems with top-notch tech that'll allow Nintendo to focus on what they're really great at, creating insanely fun games. But what do you guys think? Will we all be buying multi-platform Nintendo games next year that live in our My Nintendo accounts and play on anything that rocks the NX operating system? Or will Nintendo give us a more standard console experience that just has a few modern bells and whistles? Let's discuss, and guess what?
What?
That sounded really annoying. Even I agree with that. Guess what? We're going to actually be discussing all this and more with you live at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Join us for what we're calling Nerdist News Live. It's part of our open beta week where we're trying out new shows and getting your feedback. So come hang out with us right here, back on the green chairs that I think are ugly, as we talk all about Nintendo's new console and all the nitty-gritty with you. We'll be on both Facebook and YouTube Live, again, 3 p.m. Pacific time. See you guys then. CTA it. Why did we stop? Oh, because we need to get the guys in here. And hey, look, it's my buddy Bowser. Bowser, why the f*** are you here?
Whoa. I wanted to let everyone know we're doing a Bizarre States live stream today at 4 p.m. PST on Facebook.com/Nerdist and YouTube.com/Nerdist.
And we've got special guest Todd Stashwick from 12 Monkeys joining us to talk possibly Bigfoot and
Ancient Aliens.
And
and I'm going to
else.
find out what a Stashwick actually is.
Sweet. Bye. And now I can talk to Dan. Dan, what's happening on the Dan Cave today?
Well, I'm doing a Bizarre States live. Wait, no. Today's Dan Cave is all about Civil War, not the movie, the comics, which are even crazier than you can imagine. I'm talking Robo-Thors, I'm talking extra-dimensional prisons. It's all in there, and I have it all laid out for you.
Fantastic, guys. There's a lot going on today, so you need to check Nerdist.com for all the details.
And actually, a Stashwick is where Chris Hardwick keeps his mustache, or a collection of mustaches.
That makes total
Support man
sense.
too.